some good tips for what must-haves to have in the hospital bag or birth center bag. I don't want to assume that everybody is birthing in a certain place. The biggest thing that I see that are helpful to have in the hospital bag or birth bag is chapstick. I often see moms with dry mouth and having a chapstick that she knows where it is, or partner that you know where it is. I carry new chapstick with me if mom can't find it or partner can't find it. If you're fumbling through multiple bags, that I can offer my client. But partners knowing where that chapstick is, it can really help mom to feel moist, to feel just nurtured and good during labor. Also, multiple pair of warm, fuzzy socks that have grips on the bottom, because you're probably going to be walking around, and having those socks can help to, again, just feel comfortable during labor. And you might want to have some flip-flops if you want to get into the shower and don't want to have your feet bare in the shower or a bath. You might want to have some flip-flops that you don't care about getting in the shower. What else? If you have ideas of things that were must-haves or that you're already packing in your hospital bag, please put them in the comments. If you have ideas of how to really make the transition to the hospital or transfer to the hospital more easier or more helpful, put those in the comments. I'd love to hear your ideas. I encourage conversation to give other people ideas and to share your thoughts, because you have good thoughts on all these topics, and especially what to pack in your hospital bag. I'd love to hear your ideas. Also, you might want to include a birthing gown. There are lots of fun birthing gowns online that are fun pictures, or that are comfortable, that are made specifically for birthing. If you don't want to wear a hospital gown, if you do, that's great. But you might want to have something that you feel more comfortable in or feel beautiful in. So pack something. A lot of people ask me what to wear. You might want to wear something that you have a camisole or a cotton dress or cotton skirt or cotton pants that are flowing, that are easy to take on and off, and something that you can access your breast if you're breastfeeding, or access your belly when you have to have monitoring. So packing a birthing gown. Megan says, I've heard mixed reviews about bringing books, magazines, and pillows. Are those generally helpful or just overkill? If you have to be induced and you are in the hospital for several hours or even a few days before labor really kicks in, I do encourage you to bring books or magazines or even a movie. Definitely music, regardless if you're being induced or whatever kind of labor you're having. Bring music. Sometimes the hospital can stream Pandora, but something that can be fun, that is your go-to birthing music is good to have. Pillows, definitely. I'm glad you mentioned that, Meg. Pillows that are not, don't have white pillowcases, because hospitals typically have white pillowcases, and I'm often putting pillows under mom's legs, and you don't want to get your pillowcases soiled or your pillows soiled. So definitely put on different color pillowcases. Kelly, hi, says, I loved eating ice cubes at the hospital with the birth of my first child. With the second, cantaloupe saved the day. So definitely bringing fruit or small snacks that can be bite-sized, small snacks that have a lot of protein. I like to bring boiled eggs. Sometimes moms don't want to smell boiled eggs, but that can be helpful for a partner to have a quick protein. If I eat a boiled egg, I make sure mom can't smell it. Also nuts. Small, have protein in them. Yogurt can be good. Popsicles can be good. Most of the time the hospital has those kind of items, liquid-based items that you can ask for. Ice cream for sure. There's a lot of question about a birth plan. If you have something written down, you might want to bring that with you. I hold a birth plan loosely, and it's not something that I do specifically with my clients, going over a specific birth plan because everybody has a different idea of a birth plan. I hear a lot of people call them birth preferences, and kind of giving an idea of what you would like during labor or postpartum. You can have a rough template that you can find to give you an idea of questions to ask your care provider, questions to think about with your partner that might be asked at the hospital. That's what a good thing about a birth preference is. But again, hold it loosely and really, I teach couples to feel prepared for whatever unfolds during labor and coping with whatever unfolds during labor. Meredith Thompson, hi, says 2 things I recommend are blanket for 3 reasons. Smells like home and a nice soft texture to rub during contractions. I love it. Hospital blankets are thin and the rooms are often pretty chilly. Yes, especially when you get fatigued or partners get fatigued. Another thing I encourage partners to have are lots of layers. Don't come in a t-shirt and shorts, especially if it's summer and it's warm outside. If labor goes all night and you get fatigued, it often gets chilly. And especially if you're sitting under the vent in the room, having layers, a light jacket or sweater and pants are important, especially for partners to have. Meredith also says, great for your partner to use for sleeping after baby arrives. Second items is grippy socks. Talked about that. So much easier than trying to find shoes to get to the bathroom. And she shared a link to the grippy socks. Thank you, Meredith, for sharing your tips and ideas. So if anybody else has any ideas, please share them in the comments and share this video if you are watching the replay, and let people know about the free training, childbirth and postpartum. Learning about postpartum, the transition after birth, is so important. If you're pregnant, you are focusing a lot on pregnancy. You're focusing a lot on preparing for your birth, which is very valuable and important to prepare for your birth, however you plan to birth, whether you're planning to birth unmedicated or via vaginally or cesarean. It's important to feel prepared and preparing for postpartum. So sign up for that training and share that training with your pregnant friends. Again, it's bit.ly/birthpreplive. I'm excited to read your comments, and I will reply to your comments. So post them below, your ideas, your thoughts. Share this video with your pregnant friend or tag your pregnant friend.